In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizza encourages the community pickup hockey game, honors the family that builds the neighborhood-known backyard rink, salutes the passion utilizing a frozen lake to play a game that's loved, endorses the stardom early mindset to build contenders, acknowledges the grit, determination, and competition of the sport, and applauds the coach that demands the before the sun comes up outdoor practice. Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizza supports hockey anytime, anywhere. Lots and Lots of Pizzas are made in the heart of America's Dairyland, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Every Brewpub pizza is made with the highest quality meat and veggie toppings. Then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Snag a slice of Brewpub pizza at the concession stand or enjoy a whole pizza conveniently located in the frozen pizza section of your local grocery store. Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably those 24 to 36 hours before the race to be completely hydrated.
Lots of
Chaska, Chanhassen, and the home team representing Edina. Let's meet this afternoon's starting lineups first. Let's meet the Stormhawks. Starting in goal, number 33, Lydia Thunberg. On defense, number 11, Breslin Overman. Her defensive partner, number 12, Eloise Lundy. Starting at wing, number 13, Kira Groshans. At wing, number 20, Emma Sampier. And at center, number 55, Avery Iwazia. And let's welcome out the rest of Chaska Chanhassen. They're coached by Chad Lundy and Kevin Roberts. Now, let's meet the Hornets. Starting in goal, number 31, Ruby Decker. On defense, number 21, Kendall Nielsen. Her defensive partner, number 17, Brooke Chapman. Starting at wing, number 14, Jordan Dish. At wing, number 7, Nora Boylan. And your center, number 6, Olive Witherspoon. And let's welcome out the rest of Edina. They're coached by Brian Hess, Jeff Cragness, and Kara Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Back at Schwann Super Rink number 3 for the first semifinal of the 12As. To our left, Chaska Chanhassen, wonderfully nicknamed the Thunderstorm, which makes perfect sense. And Edina to our right in the white. Ruby Decker in goal for Edina, Lydia Thunberg for Chaska Chanhassen. Chaska Chanhassen in the very difficult to read purple on black, so I'm going to ask you to bear with me for a little bit on that while we figure out who is who. And Edina, Nora Boylan plays it in from the opening faceoff, and we're underway. Winner of this one meets the winner of that one, which is Minnetonka and Anoka Rogers. That's the next game coming up. And on the far boards, it is controlled by Groshans, and Kira Groshans plays it out to center ice. As they break into the Edina zone, does Chaska Chanhassen now to the near side. And finally, it's picked up and played ahead by Kendall Nielsen, 21. And 14-minute periods at this level. And now here comes Edina back. And this is Boylan over the line. Nora Boylan going in and finally knocked away at the last moment. And the Thunderstorm will play it to the line and crashing in to hold it there. Ava Wall, but could not keep the puck in long term. And here's Mackenzie Levy, number 5 for Edina, circling back into the zone. First couple minutes gone here in the opening period of play. Quinn Sween to the far side for the Thunderstorm, relayed in by Madison Roberts, number 26, and it comes all the way back to the right corner where Olive Witherspoon for Edina. Number 6 plays it up the wall, and a shot there by Sween goes off the traffic and wide. Up the wall on the near side, and then played down past Maddie Johnson for Edina, but there to pick it up is Wall behind the net. Now it goes back behind the goal, and the Thunderstorm look to center it. Witherspoon there in the corner, plays it ahead, and Edina will break to the line. Maddie Johnson, and now controlled by Wall. Out to center, and now controlled and moving back, Leighton Cragness, number 10. Now we'll start to the right. Cragness comes over the line, tries to play it past the defense, and no success there as it comes to the far boards. Edina coming in front. Here's a shot, and it goes over the top from Cragness and winds up behind the goal. Now off the wall. Edina trying to work in front. And finally it's cleared all the way down the ice. And we'll get a face-off. Face-off back in the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Now Edina tries to play it to the front of the net, winds up behind, and it's Breslin Overman, 11 for Chaska Chanhassen off to the near side. Comes to the left point. Brooke Chapman plays it down the wall. Now a return for Johnson in front, and that's broken up by Chaska's Rhea Svobodny, number 17, and now down the wing, Rylan Bowling, and that shot winds up going off the defense and wide. Now around to the far side. Edina trying to find a way out of the zone as Witherspoon takes it back of the goal. Near side, Maddie Johnson. And then played right back in deep. Chapman will leave the puck there. We played just under 4 minutes now in the opening period. Puck to the left point and played down by Overman. Now out to center, rink wide, and it comes back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Campbell Anderson, number 40, back for it, but it's an icing call. So we'll go back for a face-off with 10:27 to go in the first period here at Schwann Super Rink number 3. Our first 2 games have needed overtime and shootouts to decide the issues. See if we can either break the trend or keep it, depending on which one you like better. Back behind the goal, it's Carlson for Edina, over to Nora Shane on the far wall. Now played to center ice, Carlson. The near side pass behind Harper Kuznia, number 12, will go after it and persevere and knock the puck deep. After it is Avery Owaziak, 55 for Chaska Chanhassen. Now it's up the wall and carried out to center ice. Played in by Emma Sampier, and it winds up going behind the Edina goal. Players from both teams in after it. Kendall Nielsen for Edina, battling there against Sampier. Now it comes over to the near side, and Edina will carry to center. A pass on the near side, a little bit too far from Kuznia. It'll go the length, and that'll be an icing call against Edina. 9 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first period. Third game out of 6 here on this sheet number 3 at National Sports Center here in Blaine. If you've never been here before, my goodness me. You could play hockey pretty much any time of day or night because there's ice everywhere. Now it's behind the goal. Actually comes onto the goaltender, and Ruby Decker makes the first stop of the game. From the faceoff, it's played past Lundeen and comes all the way back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone. It's a race for it as Nora Shane goes in for Edina. Tries to come out with a puck. It winds up going up the wall. And they still scrape away for it there. Now back into the near side corner. Chaska Chanhassen Trying to play it up the wall. Finally they do, and Wall will come back for it. But actually getting there first for Edina on that side will be Ella Farney, number 15. Rounds the net. Less than 9 minutes to go in the first period now. They'll play for it along the wall. Chaska Chanhassen holds at the line, and a shot winds up going around behind the net. The shot taken there by Sween. Now Edina flips it up the boards. It gets past Anderson. Here's a 2-on-1. And over the line they come. Tessa Carlson throws it across. And what a good stop that was by Thunberg, who came across to take it away. Nora Shane wound up with the opportunity at the right edge of the crease. The goaltender didn't know where it was. It turned out it was underneath her, and it was a fine save. Face off to the far side. Centered, Witherspoon. Now over to the far side. In the corner, Witherspoon goes in to help out along with Boylan for Edina. Now comes to the near side. A centering pass. Here comes Witherspoon in front and put a shot over the top. Going for the top left corner. Now played out to center ice. And Edina gets control again. Wall into the zone to the near side. And here's Dish. Jordan Dish to the blue line and then played out and right back in by Witherspoon. Going after it there is Awaziuk for Chaska Chanhassen. And the Hornets dig it out deep. Comes in front and a chance at the right edge. Save made by Thunberg on Nora Boylan, and now it winds up in the near corner. Edina trying to work to the perimeter. Now it comes to Wall at the left point. And finally behind the goal where Boylan will get there for Edina, fresh off her scoring chance. Boylan looking for help in front. Finds Witherspoon. The shot is off the heel of the stick though, and it comes back into the Edina zone where Wall will pick it up. Wall over the line. Here's Witherspoon. And goes down at the right edge of the goal. And now here is Svobodny around for Chaska Chanhassen. They've been hammered back into their own zone over the last few minutes by Edina. And now it's out to center. Long pass is going to connect. And over the line, Hazel Fresh, number 2, takes the shot. Fresh is stopped by Ruby Decker. And now up the near boards it comes and back down low where Wall will go after it for Edina. Stripped of the puck, comes to the boards, and Suter tries to play it up the wall. Avery Suter, and it's loose now. Finally controlled by Svobodny for Chaska Chanhassen. Svobodny tried to play it in front. That was picked off. And Edina's back. Witherspoon gets to center and then heads for the bench on a change. Down to just under 6 minutes to go in the first period. Comes out to the near side. And players from both teams there. And it comes out to center where finally it's picked up by Tessa Cohen, number 16. Over to the far side, and now Edina will break over the line. Kragness, a good pass for Johnson, but just a little bit too far. It had to go to the corner for it. Now Chaska Chanhassen will gain possession, and they start up. Svobodny, a rink-wide pass over the line, and chasing after it is Freshy in the corner, along with Levy for Edina. They go to the boards on the far side, dug out, and now here comes Edina back with Kragness. Down the right wing, Kragness trying to get the defender Groshans to turn, and now it winds up behind the net, and Chaska Chanhassen averts the danger for the present moment. Now picked up on the wall, try to center it and drag it in front. Goaltender out to stick it away to the far side, and Chaska Chanhassen now plays to the blue line and out. And they come over the line, and it's offside. We get a face-off at neutral ice. 4:50 to go. A scoreless first period. Michaela Martin there, 19, the player on the left. And just a hair offside. Play in the Edina zone, now played out to neutral. And over the line they come. Nora Shane against the boards trying to win it. Tessa Carlson there. Now Shane takes a shot, knuckling right on, and a stop by Thunberg. And now here comes Chaska Chanhassen. Long rink-wide pass to the left. Over the line they come. And they'll play it in deep. Olive Smith chasing after it for Chaska Chanhassen. And now up against the boards. Groshen's in there trying to help out. And Edina wins the puck along the boards. They try to play up the middle, and it's swatted back by Elizabeth Bladow, number 18. And out to center. Here comes Boylan for Edina. Harper Kuznia on the left breaks for the net, and now has to break off as the puck goes to the corner. Now controlled behind the goal. As we are just under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Long pass down the left, and here's a race for it. And it'll be won in the right corner by Edina Zelafarni, number 15. And now around to the near side. Played up the wall, and then finally down behind when they figure out where it is. Harper Kuznia goes after it as Chaska Chanhassen is getting a change. Now a centering pass is taken behind the net by Farney. Cleared around on the near side. 3:20 to go in the first period. Puck loose in the left corner. Players from both teams in. It's dug out, and Edina now will pick it up. And this is Brooke Chapman. Or check that. That is Harper Kuznia down the wing. But in any event, Overman gets there first. Right around to the near side wall for Edina. Now loose at the right edge and played around behind the net to the far side. Going after it there is Boylan. And it's controlled by Lundin on the far side. Looking for Groshens on that side and settles for a cross-ice pass up the middle. And now here's a pass for Wozniak down the wing, and unable to take it is Groshens, the pass behind her. And now Chaska Chanhassen tries the near side. Sampier. 2.5 minutes to go, and they can't play it forward. Now backhanded into the middle, and Witherspoon picks it up, goes down, and comes over the line and loses possession. Back comes Sampier for Chaska Chanhassen. Over the line, and had it knocked away from behind on the wall. Now played ahead, and here is Ava Wall at center ice. We have a penalty coming against Chaska Chanhassen, and Hazel Freshy is going to go, possibly for interference. We'll see, but the penalty's now called, and that's what we've got with 2:10 to go in the first period. So 11:50 the time of the penalty, and 90 seconds in the penalty box for Hazel Freshy for Chaska Chanhassen. Now to the right point, Edina on the power play. Boylan looking for the pass, has it now, takes the shot, and it winds up to the right of the goal, lying loose.
Chaska Chanhassen, number 2, Hazel Fresh. 1.5 minutes interference. Time 11.
Now behind the goal, Chaska Chanhassen trying to fish that puck out.
11:50.
And Edina in the near corner gains possession with 1 minute left on their power play. In the slot, Kragness working in. Kragness fires a shot, and a save made by Thunberg, who slid over to the left and makes the save. Stoppage with 1:33 to go in the first period. 54 seconds left in the penalty. Puck comes to the front of the net, clear but not out. Boylan feeds it over to the far side. And now Carlson back down the wall. Pass up the slot. Boylan couldn't handle it. Comes out to center. And played across. Carlson plays it up the middle, and here comes Kuznia over the line, tied up by Wozniak from behind and forced wide. Now Edina gaining possession again. Kragness in front of the net, works in. Kragness takes a shot, hits the outside of the goal as we hit the last minute of the first period. Nice move low there by Kragness. Now a centering pass. Kragness scores on a centering pass, put it up over the shoulder, and Edina has a 1-0 lead with 50.7 seconds to go. It's not a power play goal, but it is a goal anyway for Edina's Leighton Kragness. .13:09 time of that goal.
Scored on the power play by number 10.
It is a power play goal. I beg your pardon.
Cragness, a power play goal from Cohen at 13-10.
And now play is in the Edina zone from the face-off, and here's Boylan on the far side. 27 seconds to go in the period. Long pass tipped into the zone and played back out by Sam Peer and carried in offside. We're going to face off at neutral ice. Cragness gets the goal. Cohen gets the assist. It is a power play goal at 13:09 of the first period. So Edina has the first goal of this game. Played back into their zone and controlled now by Nielsen. Over to the far side. Chapman to the middle with 9 seconds to go. Chaska Chanhassen gets possession and will play it over the line, but really not looking for the pass there. Martin, as it comes to the blue line, the first period comes to an end, and Edina has the lead 1-0 over Chaska Chanhassen. We'll take a quick break and come back with the second next here on the Youth Hockey Hub.
Matzo pizzas are made in the heart of America's Dairyland, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Every brew pub pizza is made with the highest quality meat and veggie toppings. Then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Snag a slice of brew pub pizza at the concession stand or enjoy a whole pizza conveniently located in the frozen pizza section of your local grocery store. Brew pub, lots of matzo pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, you know, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably those 24 to 36 hours before the race to be completely hydrated.
Lots of matzo.
Ready for the start of the second period here at the Schwann Super Rink. Jeff Pappas with you with a call as we have a 1-0 game. Edina leading Chaska Chanhassen in the 12A semifinal. On the face-off, second period is underway, and here is Elifarni on the turn for Edina. Now they come down the left wing, and that is Harper Kuznia. The drop pass, throws in front, and Thunberg watches it go by. In the goal crease, now picked up by Nora Shane, dropping it back to the right point for Farney. Shane puts it in front, and it goes all the way through to the far side. Controlled there on the boards, but they can't get out. And now Chaska Chanhassen goes behind the net. And I believe that's Lundeen. Now along the far side. Played on out to center, and we know that that's Madison Roberts down the wing. And takes a shot. Flings one wide of the goal. Chaska Chanhassen getting the puck ahead. We're not able to put a shot on goal. Here's Nora Shane, held in by Sween at the left point and played down low. And picked up there by Cohen. It comes in front of the goal. Two defenders collide. Here's a chance, a shot right on. And Campbell Anderson denied by Ruby Decker about 45 feet. And we'll get a face-off in the Edina zone. Wozniak on for the face-off against Cragness, and Cragness wins the draw for Edina, pulls it back into the corner. Nielsen plays it up the wall. And now here they come. Leighton Cragness, good turn of speed, turns it into a 2-on-1, going in, scores! Oh my, Leighton Cragness with just a very nice piece of speed, and it's 2-0 Edina. And the time of that goal is 1 minute and 25 seconds. At the announcement.
Leighton Cragness. Assist number 16, Tessa Cohen. Number 21, Kendall Nielsen.
Cohen and Nielsen getting assists. So Tessa Cohen with 2 points as well.
Second of the game from Cohen and Nielsen at 1:25 for the Hornets.
As you hear the PA announcement, and now Edina breaks in again with Cohen. It's in the crease area and finally winds up behind the net. Edina really starting to press here as Cragness now lets the puck come through, and Cohen takes it to the corner. Now Cragness digs it out. Back to Cohen, and it comes up the wall. From the hash mark, a shot sails wide from Wall. And now on the near side, here's Kendall Nielsen. And we get a whistle. And an offside coming up. And a face-off, 11:34 to go in the second period. Now Edina back over the line, and Nora Boylan goes back behind the net with a full head of steam now to the left point, and it's Chapman. Back down the wall for Boylan in front, and unable to pull the trigger there was Jordan Dish, now loose. And now played into the high slot, too far for the reach of Dish, and it comes out as Freshie plays it in. Now a chance in front of the goal for Ryland Bowling. Can't get a shot away. And now the pass rink wide comes out to center for Chaska Chanhassen. Finally banked into their zone, and it comes out for Svobodny and is unable to get a full stick blade on it. Comes back into the zone, and here's Sween in front of the goal for Chaska Chanhassen. They trail 2-0 with 10:17 to go in the period. Now Edina breaks in again on the right, comes right to the edge of the goal, and 1-2-3 whacks at it there for Nora Boylan. And they've been covered up the whole time, and face-off will come in the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Play behind the Chaska Chanhassen goal. When the faceoff cleared up the wall, and Ava Wall can't get to it, and it dribbles out to center ice. Wall comes back for it, though, and wins the race. Now stripped away, Chaska Chanhassen in. Here's a shot and a save made. Rebound, a bouncing puck as Decker unable to control the first shot. Now it's on top of her, and now the whistle blows when the pileup of players gets too big for the official to see the puck. So we'll get a face-off to the left. Now played down behind the goal. Centering pass comes off a skate and up the slot. Picked up there by number 12, Kuznia. And over the line comes Edina offside as Tessa Carlson backed into the zone before the puck got there. And we'll take a face-off at neutral. .9:24 now to go in the second period. Lundeen plays it in for Chaska Chanhassen. Winds up to the left of the goal, played around behind. Now loose to the slot area. Lundeen going after it. And can't get there for Chaska Chanhassen. Now played ahead and broken up at neutral ice. And it's Bladow trying to work it along the boards. And right now 2 from each team in right in front of the bench. The scorer's bench, that is. And now Edina breaks in. Shane. Now comes up the slot, a backhanded shot and a split save by Thunberg against the right post. And now here's a break down the wing. And closing in is Roberts taking a shot, and that's saved by Decker. Now Edina back up the near wing, backhanded to center ice, and finally controlled by Shane for Edina. Plays it into the zone, and we get an icing call. She did that from her own side of center ice. Now it comes out to center ice and played back deep into the Edina zone to the right. Nielsen goes after it, plays it around on the wall, and it's controlled by Chapman in the corner. Having trouble there, but Edina is able to win the puck, and they'll bring it in front of their goal, looking to expand a 2-goal lead. 7 minutes to go in the second period. Played on into the zone. Cohen tips it ahead and then chases after it. Back out. Here's a pass that gets away from Sam Peer and goes the length of the ice. It'll be an icing call on Chaska Chanhassen. Now played wide of the goal, and behind the net, Lundin tries to play it up the near side for Chaska Chanhassen, but they're having trouble now. Edina's starting to assert themselves a little bit. Oh, they come right off the wall, and the puck comes in front up to the high slot area. Nielsen plays to the left. Here's a shot. They have a penalty coming. Or it's just puck played to the high stick, excuse me. So we're going to come all the way back into the Edina zone for the faceoff. We're changing players now. Edina's going to finish off a change, and we'll be right back at it. Now back in the corner, picked up by Wall, and then cleared around behind the goal. Edina will try the near side this time. Breakout pass on the near side for Cohen. Into the middle for Kragness. Over the line. Kragness leaves the drop. Cohen closing in. And then that shot goes off the defense and wide off the equipment of Overman. Now the Wall on the left. Here's Cohen picking it up in the circle. Check that, Kragness. And then takes a shot that's saved by Thunberg, and we'll get a face-off with 6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the second period. And Edina has broken through once in each period by Leighton Kragness, and we'll get a draw to the right of Thunberg in goal, controlled by Chaska Chanhassen, and they start up. Pass up the middle, and here's Madison Roberts over the line. Takes it wide, but there's 4 Hornets there waiting to trap her. Now the puck into the circle, and Edina will take it right back up the middle. Here comes Boylan over the line. Boylan, and the poke check away there. A nice long reach from Overman. Now it's played up the slot and out to center, where Wall will make the turn and then turn again. How about a third time for Edina? Yes, now banks it up the wall and trying to relay it into the zone is Dish, but that's broken up in the center circle, and back comes Chaska Chanhassen. They work right in and finally forced off the puck at the last moment. Overman as it winds up behind the goal. Now Edina picks it up on the far side, and a pass to center for Boylan is behind her, but it comes into the zone anyway. And Boylan goes after it, now trying to hold it. Witherspoon, but can't. Comes out to center, and Olive Witherspoon will play it into the zone and chase after it. Get there first, and then take a shot and a paddle save by Thunberg off to the far side. Under 6 minutes to go in the second period, and now over to the far side. Chaska Chanhassen will relay it ahead, and now here's Roberts trying to latch onto it and can't get there in time. Farney turns it back, but then runs against 2 players into the wall. Now loose at center ice, and finally it'll be tipped into the Edina zone, and after it there is Chapman. Behind the net. Now out the near side, Chapman will lead the rush. Over the line. Still in possession, backhands it toward the net, goes wide of the far post, and the puck is cleared back to center ice by Chaska Chanhassen as we have 5 minutes to go in the second period now. And Shane for Edina bumped in against the boards. And Now played into the Chaska Chanhassen zone, and chasing after it is Tessa Carlson in the corner, but getting there first, Sween for Chaska Chanhassen. Now the puck comes out to center. Here's Shane looking to get in the zone, and it's offside. So we'll get a face-off with 4 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Face-off at neutral ice. And Svobodny fell. Played back to Overman on the far side. And now it's played in from center ice, not far enough for icing as Wall turns along the boards and flips it ahead. Now it comes free. Here is Lundin. Centering pass finds Nora Shane. Unfortunately, she plays for the other team, and here's Shane over the line, takes a shot, and that a rising shot, saved by Thunberg off to the far side. Edina trying to hold the zone, but they'll have to settle for center ice instead. And on the turn on the far side is Carlson. Tessa Carlson over the Chaska Chanhassen line, goes wide, and still has possession of the puck and has a player open in front. Shane, here's the shot. Thunberg saves, and we get a stoppage with 3:45 left in the second period. Face off to the right of the goal, and in skates from the face-off and picked up now by Edina. Centering pass, loose in front, steered away by Overman. To the far side, Edina holds the zone in the high slot. It's played around by Cohen into the corner on the near side. And finally out to center. Roberts is in a race for it and can't get there in time. It'll be an icing call with 3:22 left, and we'll go back for the face-off. Once again, in the Chaska Chanhassen zone, Edina's had the majority of the play in this game, and certainly good value for that 2-goal lead. See Chaska Chanhassen counter-punching every so often, and they can get one of those to connect. You never know, as it's shot wide from the face-off by Nielsen to the far side. And Chaska Chanhassen a rink wide clear to the near side, and another long run here for Roberts. Madison Roberts spun around there by Nielsen, and we've got a slashing penalty coming up. And it's going to go against Edina's Kendall Nielsen, slashing at 10 minutes and 59 seconds of the second period. It puts Chaska Chanhassen on a power play, and they could use a goal. Trailing 2-0. And it's picked up by Edina, and they'll carry out. Kragness banks it ahead, tried to play it off the wall, but Sween read that and shot it right back in.
Assist to Edina, number 21, Kendall Nielsen. 1.5 minutes of slashing. Time 10:59. Nielsen of the Hornets, slashing minor, 10:59.
And you hear the voice of Will Peterson on the play-by-play. And if you've heard Will here on Youth Hockey Hub or heard him over the summer with the Beauty League, I got to tell you, I've been doing this for over 40 years, and Will is probably the most talented young play-by-play guy I have ever come across. I'll tell you that. And has a very bright future in this business if he sticks with it, in my humble view. Now out to center, and here comes Edina. Kragness over the line to the far side. Kragness then tried to put it in front, and it comes right to the front of the net where it's picked up by Overman, and now Chaska Chanhassen still on a power play for 40 seconds. Finally plays it into the Edina zone, and turning there with it for Edina, Avery Suter trying to get out, and it's loose along the boards. It winds up in the right corner. Played around to the far side, and after it there along the boards is Cohen for Edina, playing it to the point, backhanded by Groshans. And it winds up in the slot. Edina is able to steer it to the boards, but now picking it up is Awaziuk. Can't get it through the defense. And loose now to the near wall with 10 seconds to go. And played across to the far side. And here is Tessa Cohen over the line. Cragness trailing, but she's heading for the bench. Cohen shoots a rising shot and a glove catch by Thunberg as Edina comes back to full strength with a minute and a half to go. Now played ahead from the faceoff, and it winds up loose into the Edina zone. After it there is Chapman. And circles there, plays it up the wall. And gets it back, finally. Back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone, and Sween tries to feed it out, put it up the middle. Dish knocks it over, now to the far side. Chaska Chanhassen looking for space forward, and here is Swobodny, but can't control the pass. Now Chapman, to the near side, and here's Boylan. Over the line, Nora Boylan, and that is broken up and played behind the goal. And Swobodny for Chaska Chanhassen, less than a minute now to go, gives the puck up low, and here's a chance in front of the net. Going right in and scoring is Olive Witherspoon. And Edina goes ahead 3-0. Witherspoon just wouldn't be denied. I am going to take this puck to the front of the net, whether you like it or not. And then she scored. Time of the goal is 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Of the second period, Edina now has a 3-0 lead.
Edina goal scored by number 6, Olive Witherspoon.
Unassisted goal at 13:15 for Edina. And now played up, and here is Boylan. Losing possession, and now rink wide into the Edina zone with 20 seconds to go in the period. And chasing after it there in the corners, Groshans, and now back behind the net. Rung around on the near side. It's going to be held by Overman. The left point, trying to go down the wall, and now picked up by Witherspoon, and here comes Edina. Witherspoon over the line. Avoids the sweep check there of Roberts at the blue line, but then finally lost it in the corner to Lundin as the period comes to an end, and our score after 2 is Edina 3 and Chaska Chanhassen nothing. We'll take a break and come back with a third next here on the Youth Hockey Hub.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizza encourages the community pickup hockey game, honors the family that builds the neighborhood-known backyard rink, salutes the passion utilizing a frozen lake to play a game that's loved, endorses the stardom early mindset to build contenders, acknowledges the grit, determination, and competition of the sport, and applauds the coach that demands the before the sun comes up outdoor practice. Brewpub Lots and Lots of Pizza supports hockey anytime, anywhere.
Back at the Schwann Super Rink for period number 3. 12A semifinals. Edina leading Chaska Chanhassen 3-0 after 2 periods of play. Teams change ends. Edina attacks right to left as the third period gets underway. And picked up there momentarily by Wall. They play for it along the boards. 2 from each team in. Now it's dug out by Carlson for Edina. And tries to play it ahead, shoots it in, and that will go behind the Chaska Chanhassen goal. And then play it around on the near side for Lundin as they try to break out that way. And now a pass into the Edina zone. They'll chase after it, and it's controlled there by Nielsen behind the goal for Edina. Comes to the far side. Now played to the near wall. And here they come. Kuznia over the line to the near side. Kuznia puts on the brakes in the corner and then is taken in against the boards. But now here's Wall in front, taking a shot and putting it over the top to the far side. And Chaska Chanhassen chases that way. Olive Smith trying to get to the puck, and it winds up in the near corner. And Chaska Chanhassen able to clear to center ice, but Carlson is there to turn it around for Edina. Tessa Carlson hits the line, goes in, takes the shot, and it rolls wide. The goal, and now Johnson for Edina looking to center it. It comes right up the slot, and Chaska Chanhassen able to clear that to neutral ice. They need goals, and they need them quick. They're trailing 3-0 here as we have played the first minute and a half of the third period. Comes over to the near side, and Edina in control. Cohen had an effective game today, plays it to the blue line, and now Sampier over the line, Iwaziuk, and it's offside. So we get a face-off at neutral ice. 12-12 left in the third period. Now played over to the far side, and it's controlled by Edina's Chapman. Brooke Chapman up the wing, and now into the zone. Edina in control, dropping it back to the left point. Bouncing puck there for Levy, and it's stolen away. And here comes Sampier breaking in. Sampier shoots and missed the net. Defender from the middle was closing her down, and probably would have liked to get a little more central than that, but sometimes circumstances just don't let you. And over the line comes Edina, and Kragness takes it deep. Goes around behind, centers, and a poke at it in front. Now a second swipe by Johnson. And Chaska Chanhassen in control. First, Cohen came in and took the shot, and then the rebound chance was there for Maddie Johnson. Now behind the goal with 11:20 to go, and it's picked up by Edina. Here they come with Maddie Johnson. Over the line. Here's a shot that goes wide of the goal to the far side. Now controlled behind the goal. Sampier plays over to the far side. And Chaska Chanhassen breaks out. And here they come. Over the line. Forced wide is Svobodny. Now a centering pass hits the back of the net. And Edina carries right up the middle. And here's a pass to the near side for Maddie Johnson. Over the line, Witherspoon did a nice job breaking out there. And now has it back. Comes over to the right side. Stolen away, and here comes Frasier into the zone. And carrying on, Svobodny now broken up by Edina's Boylan. And a pass to center ice will be claimed there by Chaska Chanhassen. Pass for Svobodny is behind her and back into the zone. Now Farney for Edina. We come up on 10 minutes to play. On the far side, pass Boylan to center ice. Overman for Chaska Chanhassen plays it ahead. And now Witherspoon controlling for Edina. Nice move over Svobodny at the blue line. Plays to the near side, and over the line, Dish feeds it ahead. That's poke check right back out to center ice. And now Farney for Edina plays it into the zone. And back out to neutral, controlled now by Kendall Nielsen. And over the line he comes. Nielsen takes the shot, and it's sticked away by Thunberg to the left. Now played up the wall and controlled at the right point by Nielsen. And out to center, and here comes a 2-on-1 with a trailer. And a pass across, and a shot by Bladow, and that is saved by Decker. Played well by both sides, but still Chaska Chanhassen denied a chance to get on the scoreboard with now less than 10 minutes to go. Ava Wall banking it off the wall, but it's a weak pass and played back down deep by Groshans behind the goal for Chaska Chanhassen. Now cleared up the near wall, and a long pass for Edina is too far there for Boylan, and that's going to be an icing. So we'll hit game reset with 8:51 to play, and Edina ahead 3-0. They get the winner. The winner of this game, I should say, gets the winner of the next game, Minnetonka versus Anoka Rogers in the championship in the 12As. Now Lundin at the right point plays it down, and it winds up going up the slot. The centering pass picked off in the Hornets will clear it. It'll go all the way down the ice. And an icing call coming against Edina with 8 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the third period. Edina enjoying a well-earned 3-goal lead. Now Lundin lost possession, and Edina carries out to neutral ice. And it's picked up and played ahead by Carlson into the zone. And now played back by Kuznia to the right point. Chapman shoots. Somehow Thunberg saw that through traffic and made a stick save. Follow-up shot, and that is saved as well as Witherspoon, or check that, Mackenzie Levy had a good chance and put one through a group of players and on goal. Now Edina trying to work out of the corner. And it's played in front by Chapman. That's broken up, and here comes Chaska Chanhassen back over the line. Lundin, and cannot find a way to get it past Chapman into the corner. Now players from both teams in, and it comes up the wall and out to center ice. And it's played ahead there on the backhand by Sam Peer, but they're changing, and now Edina comes back, and here's Brooke Chapman over the line. Going to the far side, stayed with it. Oh, a good split save there by Thunberg on Chapman. The puck comes up the slot, and then it's fired wide of the goal by Matty Johnson to the near side. As we're down to 7:15 to go in the third period. Now played around behind the net, and players from both teams pin the puck up against the boards. And now Chaska Chanhassen digs it out. Pass up the middle. Winds up hitting the forward Svobodny and dropped down. Edina put it back in offside. So we get a face-off with 6:54 to go, and Edina closing in, leading it by 3. Kragness with a couple of very good skill plays in the first and second period to get the first 2 goals, and now Olive Witherspoon with a 3rd goal for Edina here in the third period. Puck is down, and now played back to the blue line. And it's rink-wided by Nielsen over to the far side. And now knocked away to the boards. And Bladow tries to play it ahead. Martin in to help. Now at center. Carried over the line by Johnson and broken up. Martin then lost it right back to Johnson. Now Kragness. And that's poked ahead by Overman. Or check that, Bladow, and now back comes Edina down the far side. Just over 6 minutes to go, and over the line they come. And deep to the corner, Nielsen takes it to the wall, centering pass, a shot there by Johnson, not enough on it. Follow up, goaltender down, and Chaska Chanhassen controls. And they play it in. Centering pass for Bladow and could not get a glove on it or a stick. And now behind the net, a centering pass, and that was neatly blocked, and Edina will start back. Down the wing, here's Cohen. And the puck runs towards the slot area. Chaska Chanhassen will pick it up, and Bladow, a rink-wide pass and over the line. Chaska Chanhassen going in, and from her knees, we got a penalty coming behind the play as it was Bladow that was taken down, and Edina will be shorthanded. Cohen will be penalized for the trip. And a power play for Chaska Chanhassen with 5.5 minutes to go. Now from the draw, here's a shot, a glove catch made off a shot from Lundin. And a face-off with 5:25 to go.
1.5 minutes tripping. Time 8:29. Cohen of the Hornets tripping minor 8:29.
Now loose in front. And a backhanded shot goes wide of the net. And it winds up behind. Centering pass, and here's Witherspoon there to pick it off for Edina. To the far side. Played back down by Roberts for Chaska Chanhassen, but it's now in a group of players on the wall. And now trying to play in from the point. Overman lost possession, but they carry on. And the shot goes behind the net wall there. controlling for Edina with just under a minute to go in the power play. Now up the middle. Wall picks it up and plays to Witherspoon at center. Poke checked off her stick there, and in the center circle, Groshans tries to turn it back. Now still loose at neutral, and Wall controls for Edina. Starts back and plays over the line. Hotly pursued there by Lundin and winds up taking a shot that goes wide. And behind the net, Wall after it in the corner, then lost possession, and now Chaska Chanhassen tries again with 28 seconds left on this power play, and it's played on into the zone. Going back deep for it for Edina is Levy. On the near side for Jordan Dish. And now up the wall, and it's picked up. Wall plays it ahead, and then heads for the bench as they change penalty killers. 10 seconds to go in this power play for Chaska Chanhassen. And now we're down to 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Pass out to center, and Roberts couldn't get to it. Now carrying on, Martin over the line. Martin goes to the left, works in, shoots, and missed wide. To the near side, controlled by Levy. Now trying to play it up the wall, and it's controlled by Chaska Chanhassen behind the goal. And it's Groshans trying to center it. Winds up to the far side, controlled by Boylan. And Edina will play it to center. Witherspoon is stood up there by Sween. Now play loose in the center circle. Edina picks it up and will carry over the line with Nora Shane. Over the line. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Centering pass hits the back of the net and now comes to the left edge. Loose there and controlled by Chaska Chanhassen as they get to the near corner, and then will reverse around to the far side. Ooh, there's a hit that sounded a lot worse than it was, I think, in the far corner. And now behind the net, it's controlled by Swoboda for Chaska Chanhassen with 3 minutes to play. Plays up the far side, and Shane for Edina takes a shot, and it comes back into the near corner of the Thunderstorm zone. A pass out to center ice and out to center. And nice moves there by Carlson to get down the wing, chased by Anderson. Centering pass, loose in front. Goaltender is down, and the puck is underneath. Face-off coming up in the Chaska Chanhassen zone. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go, and Edina leading at 3-0. And it's looking increasingly like they'll be the team that moves on to face Minnetonka or Anoka Rogers in the finals. That next semifinal is coming up right after this game. Puck behind the goal, and Edina keeping possession as we have just under 2.5 minutes to go. Now it's thrown in front, and it was Tessa Carlson trying to make another play. It comes out to center, and now down the wing, Sam Pierre over the line, caught up to by the defense, and now it's cleared against the wall. Lundin is able to hold it, and now Sam Pierre comes down the wing, looks to center. Oh, and it came off a defender and hit the post on the far side. And now Edina comes back, and it's Shane into the corner. Two from each team in, and now it's dug out behind the goal by the Thunderstorm, and now it's cleared up to the near side. Now weaving in front, and a chance in tight. Good stop by Thunberg against Nora Shane, set up neatly by Carlson in front of the goal. And here comes Chaska Chanhassen back, and it's Svobodny going wide. Behind the net, centers it, steered behind by Shane. With just under a minute and a half now to play in this third period. And the puck comes out to center ice, where it's controlled by Sween and then fed across to the far side. Edina controlling now as we come up on the 1 minute mark, which we'll hear from Will Peterson in about 3 seconds. Now into the zone comes Edina as Tessa Carlson plays it behind the net. And we have 49 seconds to play. Edina still in possession, played around by Cohen. And Carlson chasing after it for Edina. We got a whistle, and we're going to get a stoppage as the net has come off with 40 seconds to go. So we'll resurface the ice, get a warm-up, and come back in probably 20 minutes time with our next game, Minnetonka versus Anoka Rogers in the other 12A game, semifinal. 37 seconds to go. Puck on the boards there. Cohen playing it down low, and it's Cragness. They've had a nice combination today. Here's Cohen shooting. That comes off the traffic in front. Cohen gets it back along the wall. And then it's played down into the near side corner with 16 seconds to play. And players falling on both teams there. Finally, it's dug out and carried behind the goal by Chaska Chanhassen, but the puck is won there. A centering pass and a goal for Cohen with 5 seconds to go. And Edina will add a fourth goal and make the score 4-0. Tessa Cohen with the goal. And it comes at 13 minutes and 54 seconds. Still 5.5 seconds to go in the game, so puck is dropped, and that will do it. And our final score in our first semifinal is Edina 4 and Chaska Chanhassen 0. Gave a good effort, but Chaska Chanhassen just couldn't find a way to goal against Ruby Decker, and as a result, Chaska Chanhassen is eliminated. Edina moves on to the final against the winner of our next game, which is Minnetonka versus Anoka Rogers. So we'll set up a new stream, and we'll come back with our second semifinal next. This is Danglefest 2024 in the